So I just got back from the Philadelphia Mortgage Bankers Association conference. It was amazing, and I want to give you just a few things that I learned for basically anybody that's interested in the mortgage and real estate economy right now. So first of all, the general concept there was stay alive till 25. It's not going to get a ton better in the next 6 months. Things are rough. They're going to continue to be rough. And by rough, I mean affordability is still really difficult for people. Rates are still fairly high. And we just don't have the type of volume that we had coming in for a couple years straight. And so right now, just focus on business and just making it through and doing what you need to do. But while you're doing that, work on fixing the problems that you discovered in 2020 and 2021. There were a lot of issues during those years that we found because basically the system broke with all of the pressure of all the refis that came through it. So now's a good time to just sit back, go, okay, how do we prep so that that next boom is something that we can handle? On that, we should point out that, there is a next boom. Like the next boom is going to be amazing. And you have all these buyers that want to buy houses that can't because it's unaffordable, either because prices are really high or because rates are also really high or because both. And so they're not going away, they're just waiting, which means we're gonna have this massive influx of people coming into the mortgage industry, into the real estate field, getting jobs. We are gonna have people getting, mortgages all of a sudden, and we need to be able to support that growth. So at the Knowledge Coop, we have been doing a ton of training so that people can actually train new people, train existing people that need that additional training, and work towards just being a professional so that next time we get that boom, we're ready to handle that boom. Couple quick compliance things for you. There's definitely a lot of talk of LO comp. As it turns out, there's a lot of illegal LO comp plans. The one that was pointed out the most in this conference was the house-generated lead. So if you are in a company where you're getting paid a house-generated lead, which then gives the consumer a better rate, but also takes away compensation from the loan officer, it was across the board discussed that this is just not a great way to run LO comp, but a lot of people are moving to this. So just be careful when it comes to compensation, because the CFPB has now hired more enforcement officers. So they are sending a lot more enforcement out there, and we're gonna see a lot of cases coming soon. There will be LO comp cases coming soon, I'm hearing, and there's just a lot going on in the regulatory and enforcement world. So now is not the time to do things wrong. You definitely need to pay attention to the laws and do it correctly. Finally, everybody's looking at their tech stack and saying, okay, what do I need? What makes me better? And what do we not need? And so we're still seeing mortgage companies look at their technology and decide which ones stay and which ones go. The big thing is utilization of technology needs to increase. So if a company's paying for a technology and loan officers aren't using it, they're either dumping that tech or they're doubling down on training so that they can get people to actually understand the technology, use the technology, and get out of it what the company is putting into it financially. And so it's another time for everybody to look at their technology, make sure that they are using it correctly. If you are using technology in your company and it's not going great for you, as you know, the Knowledge Coop is a place that you can train everybody on that technology. So give us a call if you need help with that. Overall, what was really cool is just getting to hang out with friends who are going through the same things that we're going through, of just seeing that market drop and then planning ways to actually recover, not just companies everywhere, but also just that global real estate economy. So find friends that are going through what you're going through, because it is so amazing to sit down and go, yeah, this is tough. They realize it's tough, we realize it's tough, and then go, all right, what are our strategies for getting better? It can be a very tempting thing to just be alone right now and isolate. Please don't do that. Reach out, go to conferences, go to your local association meetings, and go be around people that are planning to get better and working on strategizing ways to get better. It's really important that we do that right now, because that's the way we stay in the business, is that we do this together. That's what I've got for you this week. See you next week.